So hi guys, welcome back to the Chris Angler kitchen. Today we are going to be making pizza, the pizza dough as you guys requested, and we're going to be making a puff pastry in the next recipe in the same video. So first our pizza dough. So for this recipe you will need 400 grams of flour, 30 grams of olive oil, 220 grams of water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 8 grams of dried yeast, or 20 grams of natural yeast, some spare flour, olive oil, a bowl, and a towel to cover it. So first, you're just going to pour some olive oil inside of the bowl, not too much, and then you're going to take some paper and grease up the bowl. Alright, that's good. Okay, perfect. I'll just put this aside here. And now, so first we're gonna pour out our flour. My hands are wet. So, and yeah, make sure. So the exact ingredients are gonna be in the description as well. So first, pour out your flour. 400 grams. Okay, that's good. And poke kind of like a hole in here, like a volcano, you could say. So I always think of it. Alright, perfect. And you're gonna put in your 8 grams of dried yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, or you can just put it around inside. Doesn't really matter. Sugar, 1 teaspoon. Alright. And olive oil, 30 grams. Alright. And you're going to mix that all together. And then you're going to slowly add your water to the mixture, slowly. Yep. Too much, perfect. And I will catch you guys when I have made my dough. Okay guys, making it here, kind of feel like the robot, like the Thermomix over there. To be honest, technology does make it a little faster, but I always like making it on my own. Yeah, it's easier, but you can see it's just way funner to make it, and funner, funner. And I just feel like I'm the robot right now, making the pizza dough. Alright guys, this is what it should look like. Here, you can add like flour slowly if it's sticking to your hands or your workplace. So I'm going to put it into our greased bowl. Bam. And you're going to cover it with a towel, and you're going to let it rise for an hour. Preferably in a hot place, like near a fireplace. Or if you just done making something in the oven, open the oven, and beside the oven, just a hot place preferably. So yeah, I'll catch you, and then, well, I can't really catch you guys in the taste test, and then after that, just make your pizza. So yeah. So hi guys, so for our second recipe today, we're going to be making the puff pastry that has been, that I promised you guys in the New Year's Eve video, which is going to be up on screen here and down in the description. as well. So for our puff pastry, we're gonna need 240 grams of flour, some water, just not too much, as half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and butter, which 200 grams of butter, which I will tell you guys about in a second. So I guess yeah. So now you're gonna put in your flour. Okay, 240 grams of flour, our sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and then that's good. So now we're going to take our butter out the freezer. Right, that's good. So 240 grams. So first you're going to freeze your butter for about 2 hours. And then you're gonna grate it, and then, well, for video purposes, I kind of had to get it set up. I froze it back again because it might have melted a little. So freeze for 2 hours, grate, and then, well, maybe longer than 2 hours, and then grate it, and then have it back in the freezer for 5 minutes. So now to add to our mixture here, we're gonna add it to our mixture. Perfect. And there we go, that's it. And now we're gonna mix that all in. And then you're slowly gonna add, wait, if I get it mixed out more, here. And then you're gonna slowly add your water. Slowly, alright, a bit. That's good. More water. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Now you'll feel it kind of slowly. Well, oh yeah, I forgot to say cold water. I might actually need a little more water. Yeah, I probably will need a little bit more water because it's not turning into a dough here. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys when I've prepared a little more water. Yeah. Okay guys, I kind of got mixed up there, sorry. 200 grams of your butter, I got mixed up with the flour. 200 grams of your butter, and just freeze it till it freezes, just freeze it. I prepared a little bit more water. You're gonna need 4 spoons, like the soup spoons, you could say. So I'm gonna add a bit more. That's good. And we're gonna keep on mixing it and mixing it, adding a little bit more water and mixing it and mixing it and adding a bit more water and mixing it. So I will catch you guys when my dough is made. Alright guys, so this is what it should look like. Make it into a bowl here. A ball, sorry. So it's like you could kind of compare it to pizza dough, but it's like this texture. I don't really know how to squishy it. So I'm gonna take some tin foil and we're gonna wrap it in tin foil. Alright, perfect. You're gonna wrap it in tin foil, and you're gonna put it in your refrigerator for 1 hour. So yeah, into the refrigerator. So I will catch you guys for the hard part. Yeah. Alright guys, so it came out the refrigerator for an hour. So the reason that we're putting it in the refrigerator is because we're gonna be rolling it into a rectangle, and then I'll actually show you guys. So that's the main reason that we're putting it in. It's really tough right now. Yeah, they're sticking. Can't really put it into a rectangle, it's really hard. Alright, let's pretend this is a rectangle. I'm gonna fold it like this. Like this. And then like this. Yeah. There we go. And then you're gonna flip it over. You're gonna do it, and then you're gonna roll it out again. Okay guys, so I just kind of had a little trouble with it, so I had to do it off camera because it is kind of tiring, and you know the rolling. So if it really gets way too sticky for you to do, sprinkle a little on your working space and a little on the top. So like here. So you're gonna roll it out, and it gets and what I found while doing it, it gets easier the more you do it. So it gets easier to work with, you could say. Alright, so rectangle, you could say, and you're gonna take 1, 2, and 3. You're going to lift it off your workspace, take it back down, roll it out, and like I said, 10 to 12 times. And the reason why you're folding it and turning it around is when you cook it, so it actually gets the puff, like the name puff pastry. So this is why you're doing it, and not just taking it out from the tin foil and rolling it out and then using it, because then it wouldn't puff nicely. And then you roll it out, and then you do whatever you want with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 2 recipes, the pizza dough and this. This one was honestly harder to make, but it probably is way tastier and better. Well, I have nothing against going to the store and buying it, but if you do have time and if you want to, which I know not a lot of people have these days, if you do though, make sure to make it on your own. The store-bought is easier and kind of, I have nothing against it, but I just like making my own. Same with the pizza dough. I just like making food and stuff on my own, because you know what most of the ingredients that go inside of it. And onto our actually this will be kind of our outro. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, and catch you later.